It is with shattered hearts that we announce the untimely departure of a compassionate and God-fearing man, Pastor Christopher Edwin Gustave, also known as Shelley, Pastor Chris or Dimmy Leave, who was called from this earthly home on Thursday, 30th May 2019 at approximately 4:30 p.m. He was originally from Gadet, Dennery, but at the time of his passing, resided at Bellevue, Choiseul. He was 65 years old. He was the pastor of Signs and Wonders Apostolic Church located at Bellevue, Choiseul. He was predeceased by his sister, Marcella Gustave. Left to celebrate his life are his wife, Valencia Gustave, also known as Val or Choiseul, his mother, Elizabeth Gustave, also known as D-Dape or Mad Daddy of Gadet. His children, Laurie Cox, also known as Ghetto of Denier Riviere, Link Edwin, residing in St. Croix, Rebecca James, residing in St. Croix, Christopher Edwin in the U.S. Army, Elisa Leah Gustave, a nurse by profession in St. Croix, David Gustave, a dentist by profession in St. Croix, grandchildren, Loretta Edward, residing in Martinique, Donna, Monique, Letitia Edwin, Link Edwin Jr., Rashawn and Julius Edwin, Rosemary and Jamelia Plant, Giovanni James. 4 great-grandchildren in St. Croix, sisters, Elvira George, also known as Enit, Laura Jolie, also known as Colita, Christina Gustave, also known as Respect, Virginia Gustave, also known as Baya, all of Gadet, Rose Gustave, also known as Clarona, residing in Martinique, Cynthia Gustave Nasitas of Gadet, residing in France. Brothers, Stevens Gustave, also known as Bash, residing in New York, Marius Virginie of Mont-Saint-Rosalie. Nephews, Cornelia Jolie, also known as Connie or Holton, Robert Edwin, also known as Holton, Terry Edwin, also known as Shashpo, Jan Gustave, Sergeant at Richford Police Station, Lendell Jean-Louis, residing in St. Croix, Luther Gustave, also known as Greg in St. Kitts, Uranus Jean-Louis, also known as Yu in Despin, Joan Gustave in Gadet, Trevor Gustave, residing in England, Kaduba Edwin, also known as Scott of Gadet, Kervin Jean-Louis in Bizet, Sadiq Harper of Granovier Dennery, Charlie Montoute, residing in Martinique, Timothy Edwin of Gadet, Aaron Gustave of Gadet, employed with Royalton, Anselm Gustave, residing in Martinique, Moses Gustave of Gadet, employed with Tiles Plus, Kivan Edwin, Dwight Gustave in Antigua, Nixon Gustave of Gadet, Nikas Jules, student of South Louis Community College, Stefan Gustave, residing in England. Nieces, Sharon Jean-Louis, employed with Larichus Combined, Petula Jean-Louis, Tasha Gustave, residing in Martinique, Elisa Gustave, residing in New Jersey, Indra Gustave Cox, residing in Canada, Yasmin Gustave in Denier Riviere, Chanel Tallow, Aisha Harper, Needy Gustave, all residing in New York, Perlin Gustave, employed with Massey Stores Cul-de-Sac, Fabienne Gustave, employed with Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Eileen Gustave, Correctional Officer at Baudelaire, Millian Montoute, residing in Martinique, Enisian, Ashel, Chikander, and Karina Gustave, Marjorie Nasitas, all residing in France, Factra Fitz in New Jersey, Glenn Virginie. 69 great-grandnieces and nephews, including Fernie William, Timisha Edwin, employed with SNS, Della Jolie of Chassé-Babonneau, Anna Gustave in St. Kitts, Shaya Christophe, student of Tapio School, Roger William, also known as RJ, student of Grand Riviere Secondary School. Ty Williams, student of Denny Riviere Combined School. Ethan Gustave in St. Kitts. Isaiah Jules, student of Larissus Combined School. Taj Gustave in Martinique. Kelana Kanai, student of Ave Maria Primary School. Gabriella Gabi Kanai, student of Ave Maria Infant School. Junior Christoph in Orlando, Florida. Hassan Gustave, student of Miku Secondary School. Millie Gustave in England. Ty Vaughan, student of Gadet Day Care. Chrisley Jolie of Orléans. Lencia Fellenor and Sabrina Jolie of Gadet. Twanda Henry in New York. Alex Jolie, student of Beanfield Comprehensive Secondary School. Lencius Fenelon, student of Larissus Comprehensive Secondary School. Ava Jolie, employed with SNS. Samuel Jolie, employed with Royalton. Whitney Jolie. Shara Jolie, both of Lacaille. Bettelina Jolie, also known as Berthe of Gadet. Eucrita Ogis, also known as Majo of Orléans, who was also her godmother. Mildred Louisi and Mimi and family. Christina Louisi, also known as Antilly and family, both of Gadet. Ida Brown and family of Lacaille. Uncles, Albert Brown, also known as Abu and family of Gadet. Modest Louisi and family in Martinique. Brothers-in-law, Wilkinson George, also known as Joy or Shankoon of Gadet. Jean-Claude Nasitas of Paris, France. Sister-in-law, Elsa Segis in Martinique. Nieces and nephews-in-law, Talia Gustave of Gadet. Tessa Gustave in St. Kitts. Jovilla Gustave in England. Owen Malcolm in New Jersey. Malcolm Kanai of Bexar. Philip Cox in Canada. Cousins, including Griselda Jolie and family, Fortuna Jolie and family, Leslie Jolie and family, Juliana Jolie and family, Edisha Jolie and family, Angus Jolie and family, all in New York. Sandra Jolie and family in Orléans. Mary Jolie and family in Barbados. Aisha Jolie and family in Orléans. Euphrina Jolie and family. Oliver Jolie and family. Alfie Jolie and family, all in England. Julie Ogis and family in Martinique. Angie Jolie and family in New York. Emmeline Jolie and family in New York. Teresa Edwin, also known as EIE and family. Fidelis Edwin, also known as Madame and family. Eldiana Edwin, also known as Yaya and family, all of Gadet. Catherine Edwin, also known as Aya and family of La Pearl. Albertha Brown, also known as Pinky and family of Lague Babano. Isa Brown and family of Lague Babano. Ketra Hippolyte and family of Gadet. Family and friends. Michael Chasney, Alan Chasney, Prime Minister of St. Lucia. Rufus Bosque. Helen Gustave, also known as Tema and family of Gadet. Elaine Brown and family of Lague Babano. Bernard Francois, also known as Osto of Dacritin-Choiseul. Ellen Francois of Dacritin-Choiseul. Curlin Cooper of Choiseul. Cyrus Severin, also known as Lodge of Dacritin-Choiseul. Bradley Felix, District Representative for Choiseul. Fred of Fred's Lumber. Mr. James and family of Savants Bay Vieux. Pastor Nichols, Pastor Aristide. Mr. Donovan of Castries. Sister Florita Edwin. Also left to mourn the Gustave family, the Edwin family, the Jolie family, the Choulette family, the Lloyd family, the Louisi family, all here and abroad. The Congregation of Signs and Wonders Apostolic Church, Bellevue, Choiseul, the entire Gadet community. The celebration service for our beloved Pastor Christopher Gustave, also known as Shelley, Pastor Chris or Dimilive, will be held on Saturday, 22nd June 2019 at the Victory Pentecostal Church, St. Jude's Highway V4 at 2 p.m. Then the body will be interred at the Michael O'Brien Private Cemetery, Lanterney. Please note that the family kindly requests that a touch of gold or yellow be worn for the funeral service. His body has been entrusted to Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, VA4. May he rest in perfect peace.